Okay, Aquarius, this is your love reading for March 2021. Okay, this is you. This is them. That's a problematic aspect. And this is what unites you or connects you. And development. Okay, so Aquarius, I see you fighting. I see you fighting. The card indicates a fight. I don't know, it looks like since this is a fight among equals, more about learning and practicing technique or something. And in your love situation, looks like you are a little bit kind of wanting to cause here and there a little bit of drama, kind of making fights up, or how do you call that? Kind of creating fights, maybe because there is something lingering in you and it wants to come out, but maybe you're not very skillful at addressing these things. So their part, I mean, this both wants, so I related to that. Looks like they are kind of a little bit clueless about all this stuff that's going on here, kind of as if you're throwing stuff in the room of the relationship, in the space of the relationship, and they don't really know how to deal with it. They kind of look at it and they don't know. They're curious, at least. Maybe they're trying, maybe not. Maybe that's why you're frustrated. Maybe that's why you continue and it doesn't stop, because they're kind of too clueless about what you want from them. So here we have a problematic situation. This is the Ten of Swords, but this is this extra card in the deck. It says everything's all right. So, but it kind of isn't. So, looks like you're having fights. So there is a conflict to be resolved. You wish it to be resolved, but it isn't. It doesn't get to the point of being resolved because the other part doesn't really understand where it's going. And this causes quite some distress, but also kind of a feeling on both sides that it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. So in the development, on your side, you have the Emperor. So it's quite about control and power. So maybe that's a power struggle in the relationship around an issue or in general. And about you wanting to, kind of stand your ground and state your opinions and being respected around that. And on their part, the Queen of Cups. So I see kind of, I don't know, feels like they want this peace, and they don't really understand what's going on. And isn't that, maybe I read into it a little bit too stereotypical a situation, because kind of one part wants to resolve an issue and the other doesn't really get and want everything harmonious. Also, this page is a little bit of a, I wouldn't say immature, but maybe less mature energy, but emotionally you both seem quite mature. So maybe there's something about communication. And what connects you is this Five of Cups. So kind of this understanding that you don't really want to lose this situation or each other. You don't want to be the one turning neither of you wants to be the one turning their back on the spilled cups. Yeah. So in between, in the development, I'd read that as kind of a balance between giving and taking. I mean, you can't force a balance in a relationship. So also seeing that in the development, it might be that a balance will be established between these forces of control, but and fight and power struggles against this more harmonious wish for more harmony. And yeah, kind of don't want to turn your backs on the spilled cups, on this relationship, on the love that is here. So maybe the other person, or if it's the situation, kind of tries to show you how they feel, how they want to nurture this relationship. Page of Wands is also about planting seeds. It's a little bit like the Ace of Wands. But yeah, maybe they also do not know how to act on a practical, on a material level, but in this kind of where they want to go is towards this, nurturing, loving, situation. And you could be a little bit more stubborn here with the Emperor. Because there might be something that you just need to learn from this situation. This is also, it's about learning, practicing, right? So becoming more skillful at what you do by practicing. So, but let's view it as a development. So the development is kind of an equal give and take, or a reciprocity among these two energies that are very different, the Emperor and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, sometimes I also feel like sometimes it's the other way around, that it's kind of switching. Yeah. I think you both would regret to not being able to solve this with the Five of Cups. Because I really feel like there is how to call it, a very solid connection, you know, loving relationship between you. So maybe it's not the greatest phase you are going through, but it looks like it will develop in the direction of balancing out. So, and I feel also that this other person might, you know, you might not really realize that they are actually looking at the issues you present, because the Page of Wands is, you know, turns their back on the situation, but looks towards the wand, so towards what your issue is about. And maybe you don't notice when they do that. Maybe they don't do that, you know, out loud, but more in private. But I mean, of course, it doesn't diminish frustration when you're trying to deliver something to the other person and they just don't understand. But I feel like it's gonna rule out. You'll manage. Maybe this power struggle, when you step for yourself, when you do the work for yourself, you may not want to, ask for it from the other person, because you have it in yourself. So when you give yourself the power and you acknowledge your strength and also all the things that you have control over, this might be enough for resolving this. Okay, Aquarius, I think that's it. That's your love reading for March 2021. I wish you all the best with this. I think it's gonna be fine. And I see you next time. Bye.